Well, that's tuning into today's the weekend forecast today, having a detailed look at the weather for the next 7 days across the British Isles. Going to be an unsettled period coming up, particularly the first half of the week, with quite a lot of rain coming through. The second half of the week probably turns a bit drier, so I think that's going to have the best of the weather really for the coming week in the second half. But certainly the first half of the week, Manning Cruise, a bank holiday weekend, will have a fair amount of rain. But bank holiday Monday itself, just for a few hours, and we're very lucky with this, just for a few hours during the day on Monday, I think we will get a bit of a weather window that will give us a lot of dry weather. So very, very lucky potentially with that. But it's such a close run thing, and it could yet go downhill for southern parts of the country, so we've got to keep an eye on it. Before I get on with that, let me just say about the ad. Says links to articles on all the pages at gaslighting.com. Have a browse through widgets. Any articles that you're interested in, please click through. You'll be able to read those articles. Thanks very much for doing that. There's also video ads on most pages. They open up in the content and then close back up again when you've watched. These things are paying for websites, so thanks for getting involved and doing that. I'm hoping to go responsive on the homepage here and some of the other pages on Monday. Going to start rolling this out when it's fairly quiet on Bank Holiday Monday. So you shouldn't notice too much change. There will be changes, but you shouldn't notice too much change if you're on a desktop or an iPad. If you're on a mobile, though, you will notice a big change to the website from Monday, or starting Monday, then rolling out gradually over the next couple of weeks. The pages should become responsive to your mobile view, so everything should be enclosed up within the mobile viewport, so it should be much easier really to navigate your way around the website. Hope you like the changes on Monday. Right, let's get on with it. The charts that we're using from the for the video are coming from the weatherout.com and webset.de. Find links to both those websites on the links page. That's all the announcements done. Let's get on with the video, and we've got the rain out to the west here on the radar picture, so it's already a fairly wet scene across much of Ireland, around these Irish sea coasts, also going down to the southwest of England, across North Wales as well. Rain is already gathering, and this is what's going to give us a very wet night tonight and through into tomorrow. This will develop more and more over the next few hours, turning things very, very wet. But at the moment, the rain is mainly out to the west. Here's today's Arctic pressure chart. The ridge of high pressure gauges a drier day. SC is slipping away to the northeast, allowing this area of low pressure to come up from the southwest. At the very least, this is dragging up warmer air, though, from the middle part of the Atlantic. So we're going to lose the chilly feel once today's out of the way. Potentially should get a little bit of a boost going back up towards the early May average. So the rain going to be across Ireland, Wales, southwest England, parts of southwest Scotland, around the Irish Sea coast through the course of today. Central, eastern and northeast parts of the country saying mostly dry. A lot of cloud around today. The best of any bright sunny spells will be in the east and the northeast, but overall quite a cloudy day coming through. And it feels cold. The wind's freshening from the south and southeast, so temperatures of only around 12 or 13 degrees at best in the south. It is going to feel really quite chilly indeed. As we go through to tonight, this area of low pressure develops more, and that's going to mean that rain becomes very widespread. I think Scotland will miss most of the rain tonight, but Ireland, England and Wales turns very wet through the course of the night, particularly the second half of the night into sunny morning. Really, really wet conditions coming through in places with maybe torrential rain across parts of Wales, the Midlands and northern England by Sunday morning. Could be looking at up to 25 millimetres, an inch of rain in some places. Temperatures will miss going on, obviously going to hold up well tonight, so no problems there. We move through into Sunday, and that weather system will carry on northwards and eastwards. Now for England and Wales and Ireland, we'll start off very wet on Sunday morning. Rain should clear from Ireland, Wales and southwest England fairly quickly in the morning, but for parts of the Midlands, East Anglia, Lincolnshire, up into northern England, southern Scotland, some very, very wet weather on Sunday morning once again. And then the rain will carry on northwards into Scotland, so it turns really wet across much of Scotland through the course of Sunday afternoon. Now I've got these strong easterly to southeasterly winds across Scotland, so that's going to make it cold still up there, and there is the risk of some of that rain turning to snow over the high ground of Scotland. Further south we'll find the rain clearing away. The skies will brighten, but we could spark off a few heavy thundery showers across parts of England and Wales on Sunday afternoon. But temperatures will lift up, so we eventually possibly end up at around 18 Celsius. That is around the mid-60s Fahrenheit. So it'll feel much warmer in myself than it has been doing, but cold up in the north. This area of low pressure here off the coast of Portugal is what is threatening rain for Bank Holiday Monday, but I think it will just about hold off. Here is the chart for Bank Holiday Monday then, and everything's shifting round to the south. Low pressure is still in control, but it's just got this ever so slight nose of high pressure coming in from the east, so we just about get away with it. That low pressure is developing around Biscay through the course of Monday, and it could threaten the south coast, southwest parts of the country with heavy rain by the very end of Monday afternoon. So you're off to the south coast of the day on Monday. Expect a reasonably nice day, but do be prepared for the chance that by the end of the day there could be some heavy rain beginning to threaten anyway those southern coastal counties. But most parts of the country, I think, will have a decent day on Bank Holiday Monday. We do get this little weather window just when we need it. So with sunny spells coming through, it's going to be very pleasant with temperatures up to 17 degrees. But overnight, on Monday night, it turned really wet again across England and Wales with another spell of heavy, perhaps thundery rain coming up from the south. And then that's the very unsettled looking chart for Thursday. That low pressure has pushed north from the south. It's, by 6 o'clock in the evening on Tuesday, it's centre over Scotland. So we start Tuesday really wet again with spells of heavy rain, strong winds as well. Could be some rumbles of thunder mixed in, and then the whole lot pushes northwards into Scotland through the course of the day, with brighter skies following along behind. So essentially Tuesday will be a repeat of what we have on Sunday. Temperatures as it brightens up will start to fall off a little bit actually. The winds are going into the west and coming from a cooler part in the Atlantic, so probably the best temperature we're going to get on Tuesday around 15 degrees, that's 59 in Fahrenheit. The low pressure is still to the north of Scotland on Wednesday, so that's where most unsettled conditions will be. Again, strong winds across the country. It'll be a windy day, particularly in the north, but because of quite heavy rain for parts of Scotland. Sunshine and showers elsewhere. The best of the dry and bright weather in the south and the east. Temperatures in the south around 14 or 15, in the north probably no better than around 10 degrees. Getting into Thursday, the low pressure beginning to pull away from the north of Scotland, and a bit of a ridge starting to build from the Atlantic. That looks quite transient, but it could give a drier, bright day on Thursday. There'll be some showers up in the north probably, but the rest of the country, although showers could be scattered about, probably a fair amount of quiet weather, so it shouldn't be too bad for the turnout of the general election on Thursday. I think weather-wise anyway, there won't be any excuses for people to go down to the polling booth and vote. And then finally we end up on Friday with the next area of low pressure knocking on the door. So we start off on Friday morning with a lot of dry weather. It could be quite cold with risk of the frost, but then the next batch of cloud and rain starting to move in from Ireland, Wales and southwestern England, and I'm sure that will settle us into an unsettled pattern for next weekend as well. So finally having a look at the charts from the weather outlook. Here we go for the weather today. The driest, brightest weather is in the east with the rain gathering in the west, and that's going to sweep across many parts of the country overnight, becoming really widespread and very heavy through in Sunday morning. Look at that chart for 9 o'clock Sunday morning, really, really wet across the country. That goes on through morning before it eventually pushes northwards with sunshine and showers following to England and Wales. We get this little weather window for Bank Holiday Monday. There'll still be some rain around, particularly perhaps in the north, then later on starting to threaten into the southwest, but overall a lot of dry weather just when we want it on Bank Holiday Monday. And then we have lots of heavy rain sweeping through the country again as we go through Monday night into Tuesday, with a wet day for many others on Tuesday. Rain pushes north with showers following along behind. Going into Wednesday, sunshine and showers, really longer spells of rain up in the north, will be quite windy. And so a few showers scattered about for Thursday, but a fair amount of usefully dry weather. And then finally for Friday, fair amount of dry weather again, but later on we could start to have some rain threatening in from the west once again. So in summary, it's an unsettled week coming up. There's going to be quite a lot of rain around, particularly in the first part of the week, and focusing on tonight and into Sunday, and then again on Monday night and into Tuesday, where we get a couple of bouts of really heavy rain coming in across the country, and then generally just a showery picture until we get to around Thursday and Friday, when we could get a couple of drier days. But even by Friday, the next batch of rain will probably be threatening from the Atlantic, so a changeable looking scene. That's it for now, and thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of the bank holiday weekend. There'll be further updates from GavsWeather through the weekend, but if this is the last update watching this weekend, enjoy it. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.